What's up, my fellow trashionaires? I'm back to another video. Most of my videos about my good content series, those videos are purely unscripted, pure thoughts of what I think of the movie, which the title good content actually refers to the fact that the movie is a form of content that's mostly absorbed by you and enjoyed. So that series is purely about how I like the movie and how I enjoy them and how I think you guys can enjoy them, those movies. But this time I'm going to be a bit more serious. I know I don't look serious, I look kind of gross, I really need a shower, and the bandana really does look cool. I just found this in my closet and I really like it. But a semi-serious video for me is rare, but even this video it's gonna have cognitive dissonance all over it, because this full-on review, good content, that's not a review, that's my pure thoughts. This is a pure review of how I think of the movie Step Brothers. Alright? Okay. This movie isn't supposed to be critically thought through, alright? It's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be wacky, it's from the early 2000s, so it's going to be outdated. But I truly think Step Brothers has great potential in it to be one of the best comedic movies of all time. I know some people who keep saying it's one of the best comedy movies already. No, it's not. It's definitely not. It's outdated, it's too gross, and most of the jokes don't land. But Step Brothers, as it was, could be remade into a movie that could be fantastic. It's a true lump of coal, alright? Before it's cleaned into a diamond, alright? It's a diamond in the rough. Now, a lot of the jokes are definitely off. But obviously with my current format, I can't really show you which jokes those are. I'm just saying that this movie could be really good. Alright, what's the story then? The story is about this older man and this older woman getting together, getting married, and they both have a son who's definitely slower, especially slower than me, because I am autistic, and they do get annoying. But those sons stay with them, and then they become stepbrothers because the people got married. All right, but that's where the premise starts. Two people get married. They both have sons that still live with them, and they're like over 30 years old. And then initially, the sons, the stepbrothers, if you will, don't get along together, but they initially do after one of the stepbrothers who has an older brother. The other stepbrother punches him in the face, and so they get along after beating up their brother. So at this point, we're almost halfway through the movie, and I'm pretty sure all of the jokes haven't landed at all, and there's some supremely outdated humor. They say the F slur so many times that it's not even funny. Like, at this point in history where this movie came out, I'm pretty sure the F slur was pretty offensive by then. Even by then. But they say it like over 10 times. Like over 15 times. So that's just, a thing to look out for. But once the stepbrothers become friends, they're like, okay, let's have fun. But then the parents get mad at them. They've always been mad at them, but they get especially mad because the stepbrothers are having a little bit too much fun and they get too rowdy and they start making a lot more problems. So they're like, if you don't move out, if you don't find a job, you're done for. You're getting kicked out. So they try and get a job. They try and work it out. But nope, they fail the interviews because they're all cocky and they're all friendly with each other and their supposed employers. That doesn't work, so they're like, let's make our own job. Yeah, you sing, I do the drums, we can make a band. And then that doesn't work because while they're filming, planning an interview with everyone in their family, and they are making a music video, they accidentally crash the parents' boat, because the boat is a nice plot point, because it's for the parents' retirement plan. But since they wrecked the boat during the making of the music video, because no one was piloting it, so then the parents get really pissed off, and then they finally like, that's it, out, get out. And I think that also leads into their divorce, because they couldn't handle with the pressure of both the stepbrothers and both their own emotions towards each other, because they both have similar problems with their own son. So they get divorced, and then the stepbrothers were like, all right, that's it, we're done, we're no longer friends. And then they get their life back together, and they do that. And then the one of the stepbrothers, Will Ferrell, or whatever his name is, he actually gets a thing where he has a wine mixer, or like a wine party to sell helicopters, and then he hires the other stepbrother, who's now a chef, and then they both the party goes awry, the band messes up, and they have to leave. But then the father of the stepbrothers is like, alright, I don't like you being adults, go back, you guys need to sing and play the drums, go out there. And then they do it, because the entire point, their entire movie, they've been building up to the fact that one of the stepbrothers has an amazing singing voice, which is it's more for humor. It's not actually beautiful. But so let's see. So they enchant everyone, and the party goes fine. So let's see. Then after that, then the family gets back together, and everything's fine, and the movie ends. And that's the basic story. If you really want to, it was hard. If you want to see it, you're gonna have to buy it. There are no streaming services where Step Brothers is free. Well, free on the streaming service. I looked everywhere, but luckily I found I had a DVD. But alright, that's not why we're here. We're here for a serious review of an actual movie that could be improved. And I want a remake of Step Brothers, alright? This movie can be really good, alright? The actors were pretty good for their roles. You could believe that they're really pathetic and really big losers. Alright? Speaking of losers and being pathetic, the movie works best when it's portraying every single character as pathetic, or I forgot the other word I was going to use. Pathetic and ridiculous. That's the word. The movie works best when it's being ridiculous and pathetic. That's what I think. And there are a few jokes where they lean into that. But sometimes the ridiculousness and the patheticness leads into gross out humor, which is not, that doesn't work out at all with this type of movie. It just works like once, where one of the stepbrothers puts his nuts on the drum set. I think that's the only time the gross out humor works. Also, the affair, that kind of works. Not really. But it's just most of the time, like that fart scene doesn't work, no. But the real time it shines is with, of course, the pathetic and ridiculous. Like the fact that the parents are just totally up for enabling their kids just to be massive man children. And I can say that, I'm a man child myself. But really, this could have been such a good movie. And if I had better equipment or a better plan, if I actually planned this out and had a script, you guys could actually believe that this movie could be really, really good. And I just watched it. I literally just finished it like 10 minutes ago, as you can see from the video, if you've watched this far. So yeah, That's why I think that Step Brothers could be a really good comedic movie if it was only polished, and if it just cleaned out all the outdated offensive stuff. Because the Step Brothers do dress up as offensive figures. A Triple K member and an NC member. I don't want to say it because I don't want this video to be pushed away from my target audience. But, well, not my target audience, but the people I want to see this. Because I feel like right now, what we need right now in the movie industry is a remake, a comedic movie industry, but a comedic remake of Step Brothers. All right. I know there's more important stuff, but movie-wise, there's not been many good comedy movies because everyone's been depressed. But I'm saying this right now. Step Brothers needs a reboot, and it needs to be polished to perfection because this movie could be perfect. And I was super disappointed when I watched it. At first, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna watch this because there's a lot of clips from the movie on TikTok. But the more I watched, the more I was disappointed. Because people keep on saying to me that this movie is great, you should watch it, it's totally up your alley. Or I'd see a clip, fan animated from the movie. And I just watch it and it's outdated, it's not funny. There's only like 5 jokes at most that land. And if you're a movie exec out there, I want a polished remake of Step Brothers, alright? Look at me, look at me. Look at my gross face, alright? Step Brothers need a polished remake. This movie could be so good if we try our best. Of course, you're gonna have to recast almost all of the cast, alright? They've grown out of the range of where the movie could be actually believable. It's been like, what, 20 years? I don't know. But I really am disappointed. I expected more, and I got less. But hey, that's a true review from your boy Trashy. Anyway, I don't really know what to call this. This isn't good content, alright? This is a true review from me. I don't know. I'll probably clickbait and say, Step Brothers isn't good, but it could be better. That sounds good. Anyway. Also, if you watch this far, thank you. Could I get a happy birthday in the comments? My birthday was last Sunday. Or this previous Sunday. I'm 19 now. That's cool. But anyway, I gotta end this video and take a shower. I'm really gross. Hope you guys like the bandana. I really like it. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what I should do next. Should I watch another should I watch another movie that needs more potential? Should I do more serious reviews, or should I go back to good content? Because that's my bread and butter. Anyway, see you next. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this, but it's probably Friday. So see ya.